of the Mind Flip.
Welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of Jekyll. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theatre of the Mind Flip.
Oh, welcome to Theatre of the Mind Flayer. If you had the chance to change your fate, would you? I'm Jacob Machin. That's Caleb Dowdall.
Hello, Caleb.
You know what that's from?
No.
You know what that's from?
Brave.
Brave. There we go.
I've never
Thank
seen
you.
it.
That was the dulcet tones of Hercules Maze.
Yes, I would.
Michael
I
Briganti.
regret my choice.
Yay.
Luke Sykes.
I'm Courage, the cowardly dog.
I love that show.
I used to hate that show.
It was terrifying.
Wow.
Scary.
Yeah. I love that show. And Danielle Butlin.
I don't know any of these references.
I think we had
What?
the cowardly dog in Australia.
Brave?
No, I haven't seen that one.
It's a good show. You should watch it.
Yeah.
Movie.
It's about redheads.
Scotland.
May as well watch How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
Same movie.
Right.
Honestly, I thought that's what you meant at first. Brave. Oh yeah, the one with the dragons.
What's your favorite Pixie Disney?
Pixie movie.
Yeah, what's your favorite Pixie Disney?
Pre or post joining?
Any?
Any?
Maybe pre and post. What's your favorite 2D and your favorite 3D era?
Or 2D is a toss up between Aladdin and Lion King. Let's say Aladdin.
Aladdin? Yeah, I think I'd go Aladdin as well. Yeah.
And then
Shout out, anyone.
You know, it's up there, but Princess and the Frog means a lot to me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're amphibious at heart.
Yeah.
For 3D, probably Toy Story. Followed by Finding Nemo. Very close.
Finding Nemo
Okay.
was
Very close.
Yeah, near perfect.
one pre,
I'll
one
say
post.
Wall-E for my favorite.
Wally was fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure 2D.
I don't think I've watched any Disney since the 3rd Toy Story. I genuinely don't think I've watched any Disney.
You didn't watch
Really?
Oh no,
Did
Inside Out is that
Moana
Disney?
come out
Yep.
after?
Didn't watch Moana. No.
Have you
Moana.
watched any Marvel or Star Wars properties?
Honestly, no.
watched-
Not
you
since
watched
Endgame.
Shogun?
A lot of them.
Yeah, I watched Shogun. That's not
Yeah.
Disney.
It's FX.
That's a
Disney.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not
FX.
Disney.
So I was waiting for Hiroyuki Sanada to do is just do the Disney, the Mickey Mouse ears. You're watching the Disney Channel with Hiroyuki Sanada.
Not a Disney Channel friendly show.
Yeah. There's sex. There's death.
Goodness me.
Speaking of sex, do you want to fuck us up with a trivia treat?
Yeah.
Welcome to this week's episode of Trivia Treats.
My heart's not in it.
Yeah, I feel that.
To quote you as your character, oh no, the repercussions of my actions!
Consequences of my actions.
Consequences. There you
We're
go.
going to go with round 2 of our picture game.
Picture game. I will describe it for the audience.
And
Yeah.
I will not. I'll refrain from saying this one straight away.
So this one
That's
is
even easier.
This
Yep.
one's directed at you.
Oh, that
Luke.
is easier, yeah. It looks to be
Let's say one person at this table should really know what this is.
it looks like a very, very long blue lizard with many, many legs is
No, it's
all
not
I'll
it.
say to everyone else. Has a little
Yeah,
horn
like
on
a
top of
cent,
its
like a
head.
It's
centipede.
got like little goat horns on its head.
Yeah.
It looks like it has a pair of spectacles, but it's not.
It does.
What is the
Does
name
look
of
like
that, Michael and Danielle?
It's not a
A
basilisk, is it?
No.
It is not.
Why would I know it?
Let's start with B.
Yeah.
blue
Birdie.
lizard.
No, but I did homebrew a blue tongue lizard, giant
Oh,
blue tongue
really?
lizard, as a monster, so maybe we'll encounter
For
that.
those that don't know, it's an Australian lizard.
Yeah, little fat chunky lizard with a very big blue tongue.
Bingus bongus.
A bath bomb.
Bath bomb?
A
It is
bath
not a
bomb.
bath bomb.
A
Blue cheese.
Is it like? Is it like an? Is the name also like could be another creature?
No.
No, it's like its own name.
Yeah.
I think it
It's not like
derives
a
from a Scottish
Blue-breasted
monster
robin.
in folklore.
Bambi
I can cross
is
that
a
off.
Disney movie.
It's 2 syllables. Da-da.
da
That's how you would say it. Da-da.
Baba. Baba Yaga.
Bebo.
Blah, blah, blah.
Bambi.
Nailed it.
Bamboo.
One of them is, what do you
Spurga.
do? You listen or you...
Here?
Second, that's the second syllable.
Behir. Bahir.
Hey.
Bahir?
Yeah.
Right.
For bonus points, do you know who created them?
My here.
Huh?
My here.
My here?
Yeah.
No.
Be here, my here.
No. Luke, you should
Bahir.
know. You should know this.
Picasso, you
Bahab. Bahob.
R.A. Salvatore.
Oh, okay.
What?
No, I was thinking. I'm thinking in
Well done,
in universe. In universe. How they were created? No ideas.
How or who?
Was it a giant?
Yeah, it was the storm giants created them to fight dragons.
Oh, there you go.
Bahir.
But they're nothing.
I was
they
reading.
don't fly.
So I was
They're
reading
like
about
CR7.
this. I was reading about this. What was the plan? And some people were like, "Oh, it was probably to go after like dragons' eggs."
Yeah. That does
Makes
sound
sense.
about
Yeah.
right.
Drakes.
And
Or
it's
like
if you could
throw
make,
them at
800
the
of them.
dragons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just-
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't see them going toe to toe with
Toe-to-toe
an
with a
actual
dragon.
dragon.
Well, if you have like 30 of them,
Yeah. 30 Bahirs versus. But dragons fly. These things don't. The dragon just sit like 60 feet away and breath weapon them.
but the giants are tall, so they could just like grab one and be
like a
like,
kitty, just
use
hold
it
it
as
up.
a sword.
get it.
Kill the spider.
Exactly.
Do you want to do?
Exactly.
Do you want to do one more quick one?
Let's do a quick one.
We'll do
Yeah.
one.
I wanna
Another
get- I'm gonna
picture?
prep for the improv.
You guys have been knocking these out of the park. So here's one final one. Where is it?
Another photo.
Sending it now.
Rust monster before I even look at it.
Oh, I know that one. Yeah.
A glub.
A glove? No, it looks like a glove.
Is it
glob,
like a
glob.
sand golem? or
Urinal.
something?
No, it's more fleshy than sand.
I was gonna say a flesh column. but-
Flesh golem.
No,
it
kind
appears
of.
it is
It
a
looks
a
like-
being made of flesh with the torso of a humanoid being, but sort of melts down into the bottom.
Yeah, it's like a melting candle human,
Yeah.
Do you know what it is, Jake?
I haven't seen the picture yet.
and it's got
What's it
green,
start with?
got green snot
L.
behind it.
Give us a good look at it.
Liar.
Is that from
Lahir.
Hell?
Yes, it's
Lear.
from the,
Exactly
it's
what that
from
is.
the Nine
A
Hells.
Lear.
My house. It does start with L.
Lima.
Oh!
The L-E is
A
right.
lemur.
L-E-M is right.
Lemur. A lemur.
Yes!
So basically, what happens is if a human spends eternity down in the Nine Hells, they become this
Oh,
glob
yeah.
of.
At what point?
Yum.
I'm kind of
Like,
depressed.
what
that
is
I knew them.
eternity?
I think it's more like conceptual for each person. You know what
Yeah.
they believe, but
They
they basically
often
lose all form of like
Drag themselves
humanity.
out of
They
the
like
sticks.
are basically
Is
just
that the
in
lowest of
constant
the low?
pain.
in
Yeah,
hell?
it doesn't get much lower than
I think
that.
they're CR0.
Yeah, they're not great beings. But that was this week's episode of Trivia Treats.
All right, we're going to play an improv game. We're going to play Actor's Nightmare, which is where you pair up and one of you has a script and the other one doesn't have the other side of the script.
Amazing.
That's what we're going to do. Everyone roll some dice. If you roll...
what
side?
size? Yeah.
Doesn't matter. If you roll
D3s.
evens are with evens, odds are with odds.
Oh,
They're not a
Any
D3.
dice. I'm gonna roll.
odd.
Odd.
Okay,
Yeah,
Danielle
odd.
and Herc. Oh,
Even.
okay, so Danielle and Herc first to say odd.
I'm alone.
Michael and Luke. Excellent.
Do you want the script or no?
So,
Yeah, I want the script.
Michael wants the script. Okay.
Fuck it up.
Michael,
You can't blame me. I'm just doing what I do.
Zoo Story by Edward Albee or
Oh.
True West by Sam Shepard?
Oh, I like Edward Albee.
You like Edward Albee? Excellent.
Don't want to do monologues. There's a lot of monologues here.
There should be two people. Zoo Story is two people. For those that don't know, Zoo Story is two people at a park bench, and that's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'll.
Just pick a spot. Just do a page or two. Give yourself enough room to do 2 or 3 pages. And Michael, you for those that don't know
I just
the
do
game,
one character.
You do one character, you say their line, Luke says the next line, and you go on with your next
Because that'd
line.
be interesting if I also played the other character.
No, wouldn't it be boring?
Okay.
That'd be a one-man show, and no one's here to see you do a one-man show.
I'm ready.
Go for it, whatever you want.
Well, Time Magazine isn't for blockheads.
Most certainly isn't.
Boy, I'm glad that Fifth Avenue's there.
Right. Well, yeah, we're sitting on Fifth.
I don't like the west side of the park much.
Well, then why'd we sit here?
Oh?
Yeah.
Why?
What?
I don't know.
Are you having a stroke?
Do you mind if we talk?
Sure. What about?
Yes, you do. You do.
I do. Okay.
Yes, you do.
Is this an intervention?
It's a nice day.
Yes, it is. What is this about?
I've been to the zoo.
Okay. And
You'll read about it in the paper tomorrow.
Why? What did you do?
If you don't see it on the TV tonight, you have TV, haven't you?
What did you do with the zoo?
You're married.
To what?
It isn't a law, for God's sake.
It should be.
And you have a wife.
Okay. Do I like
and
her?
You have children.
Great. Since when?
No girls. Both girls.
What's wrong
no
with you?
girls, both girls. That's the line.
No girls, both girls. Okay. Okay, now we're getting into a political situation here, which I don't want to talk about with you.
But you wanted boys.
Who says who? Did my wife speak to you?
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Oh, fuck. Okay, yes, I guess.
And
That's
you're not
almighty.
going to have more kids, are you?
I didn't want the first two. Why would I have a third?
Well, the way you cross your legs, perhaps something in the voice, or
Well, now
maybe
this
I'm
feels
just
like a personal
guessing.
attack. What's wrong with crossing my legs?
This is the way the cookie crumbles.
Stop saying that. You're not Bruce Almighty.
Well, now what else?
What did you do with the aquarium?
Well, I'll tell you about it soon. Do you
wanna
mind if
know
I
now.
ask? Do you mind if I ask you a question?
You didn't even ask for the first one. Sure, ask. Go.
I don't talk to many.
That's
except
not a
to
question.
say-
That's us saying. If we can have that back, Michael. We are going to move on to True West by Sam Shepard. Danielle, Herc, who wishes to hold the script? Roll a d20. Whoever gets the lower roll is the script holder.
18.
9.
Excellent. Go ahead and find one that only has Lee and Austin. Try not to get Saul in there as well.
Yeah.
True West is about two brothers. One's a writer. The other wants to be a writer. And they are living at their mother's house, who is kind of giving it over to the care of one of the other characters. And we shall begin.
Hang on, let me adjust this. Okay. All right. Now read it back to me.
This is a scene we've seen done in class before. Oh, boy.
All right. So, 5 steps to the left, you go down the hill, and then you find your way to the well. Once you've done the well, you dunk the bucket in the well 3 times, spin around 3 times, make sure it's under the light of the full moon, come back up, sing the song 3 times, and make sure Grandma's in bed before 9.
You got better things to do?
Not really.
Is he ready to leave Texas yet? I didn't know we were that far along. He's not ready to leave Texas yet.
Well, I mean, at some point you gotta leave. You can't just stay here until you die.
No. See, this is one of the crucial parts right here. We
Okay.
can't rush through this. He's not right at the border. He's a good 50 miles from the border. A lot can happen in 50 miles.
50 miles out, he could be in Mexico by now if you really wanted to.
Well, you can't leave things out, even if it is an outline. It's one of the most important parts. You can't go leaving it out.
Well, I'm trying my best, but I don't know what I should do.
All right. Now, he's in the truck, and he's got his horse trailer and his horse.
And he drives off, and he just keeps driving down the road until he finds someone on the side of the road.
And he sees this other guy coming up behind him in another truck. And that truck is pulling a gooseneck.
And then they look at each other, but he gets distracted and he runs off the side of the road.
A cattle trailer. You know, the kind with the gooseneck goes right down in the bed of the pickup.
Yeah, I hate those.
It's important.
All right.
All these details are important.
Okay. Gooseneck goes into the back of the truck. He drives off the side of the road. It breaks. Glass flies everywhere. Maybe some sort of simile or metaphor there.
And this other guy's got his horse all saddled up in the back of the gooseneck.
That horse isn't going to make it. Okay. It disconnects before the truck flips, so the horse is abandoned there. And then the point of view switches over to the horse, maybe for a little bit.
So both these guys have got their horses right along with them. See?
Oh, both of them. Okay. All right. Geez, this is hard.
Then this first guy suddenly realizes 2 things.
2 things.
Right. The guy in front realizes two things almost at the same time, simultaneous.
That they're both doing the same thing, and maybe they're running away from the same things, but maybe in like opposites because they're going different directions.
Number one, he realized that the guy behind him is the husband of the woman that he's been.
Oh God, an affair. Okay.
And number two, he realizes he's in the middle of tornado country.
Okay, so it's the tornadoes are going to be a metaphor for the turmoil that's going on in his life, and then okay, and then there's going to be some kind of, and then the other shoe's going to drop. Okay, I see it now.
Panhandle.
Yeah.
Sweetwater.
Okay.
Around that area.
Yep.
Nothing. Nowhere. And number three.
I thought you said it was two things.
There's three. There's a third unforeseen realization
Okay.
that he's running out of gas.
Well, then that's going to get them into a scenario where maybe they meet up and then they talk and then they reveals that they're, oh my God, then it's going to be revealed that he's fucking his wife. Oh my God, I get it now.
And that's why we're going to leave the scene.
That scene made sense to me.
Started not making sense, then it made sense.
Speaking of not making sense, let's play D&D.
Wow.
Leader of the mind flip.
In our last session,
Start off somber, Caleb.
smiling up to be you continued your fight with the devils as the demon lord Azazel continued his rampage. The demon took the opportunity for mayhem and descended into the 9 hells to kill more devils. Meanwhile, Force convinced the now scared Orthon to give him his massive crossbow. Agenar attempted to revive Paulie.
That's one way of putting it.
Agenar attempted to revive Paulie, but unfortunately was unsuccessful. Azorith's wild magic began acting erratically, causing random magic effects to erupt around him. Etterath struck down the final fleeting devil, and upon his death, he exploded, downing Agenar in the process. Etterath was able to bring her back up, but now she had a point of exhaustion, and she attempted to revive Paulie again, unsuccessfully. In her desperation, she ran to Nesh, but was unable to revive her either. Desolate and devastated, Agenar began sobbing over Nesh's lifeless body, which is where we begin our session today.
The quiet sobs of Agenar filling this tunnel of carnage. The odd figure of Azorith, having gone through a whirlwind of arcanal effects, ending with his hair falling out and turning blue. He essentially looks like a member of the Blue Man Group now. And there is a little D4 looking robot that's just appeared by your head, made entirely of partially mechanical, partially organic material, little fluttery wings, a single eye in the center, as this Modrone kind of is next to you. As we come back, I hand it over to you guys as the bodies of the clerics and Nesh and Sir Alpin are unable to be revived by revivification due to spell slots being gone and now time.
Azorith will kind of pick himself up and kind of stumble over to where Agenar is and the bodies, and just under his breath, is that all you can do? Is that it?
Agenar just doesn't really hear. Sort of keeps crying.
He'll put a hand on her shoulder and just say, I'm sorry. And he'll go over to Sir Alpin and just kind of do what he was doing before. He'd kind of lift his head up, put him on his lap, and also just kind of take him in.
Mm-hmm.
Walking through the group, looking at these two. I just say to Agenar, if it was meant to be, you would have done it. By your hand or anything stronger. Don't beat yourself up. And then I'll keep walking to the mouth of the tunnel and start excavating it.
Excellent. Force, with your hammer, head over there and just start to... Yeah. Starts to crack and crumble. You start taking stone after stone out. As that's happening, you cradle Sir Alpin's kind of lifeless body. That stubbly face that you can't help but admit looks better with stubble. His spear by his side, partially crumpled armor. Lifeless. So close to realizing who he was, why he's here. But died serving and protecting his liege.
And Azorith will kind of close his eyes with his fingertips, and from his the feather plumage on his armor, from his helmet, he'll pull out a feather and kind of tuck it away in a pocket. And not really sure what to do, we'll kind of just kind of stand up and, I mean, wait for people to kind of gather themselves to kind of do what they need to do before doing anything, making any decisions on what to do next.
As clear the tunnel, I'll come back, look around, grab what's needed, loot what we can, take everything that's useful, and I'll reach into Sir Alpin and take out the iris that I gave him.
Yeah.
Take that back.
Pull it out from under his body as he kind of rolls to the side.
Tuck it to the inside of my shield, or tuck it onto my back.
Yep.
And I might take a bit of paper and do like an embossment of the armor, the mark on the armor.
Excellent. Yeah. As you kind of tuck it down in the back and kind of the embossment of the armor, you also slip it in and get a little bit of the full name, his full name, and kind of fold it away where Azorith can't read it.
Roll it up.
For
store that away.
Excellent.
Agenar, any rites that you want to perform on these? I can do it if you can't.
Coming to sort of a little bit more, Agnar's going to look up and realize that, things have been moving around her, and no, we just have to wait. I can't do anything more today, but tomorrow I can try tomorrow.
To do what?
To bring them back.
To bring them back. Question. Where are they?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know if they're where they should be, or if that thing took them with it, or
I saw nothing special except death. What means that it went down to hell? They might be with Briganti right now, no?
I don't know, but I have to try again.
I don't know much about your spells, but I do know that what you were casting ain't gonna work.
Not now. No.
So
Can't do anything now, but tomorrow, yes.
tomorrow that spell won't work.
Not that one. No.
Azorith will kind of walk in very closely to Force and just say, "Can we just wait a day?"
You want to wait a day in a tunnel surrounded by corpses, underground? Sure.
No,
we can wait a day.
I don't want to, but I will if Agenar wants to. And I'll kind of, I'll leave that closeness and walk towards closer to Agenar, just on Agnar's other side, and look to where Etterath is, see if I can see where he is.
He's just a little bit off, sort of staring back towards where we came, sort of where the last little soots of the sigil are. Just sort of staring.
Right, well, I guess we'll stay in here for a night. So a day. And under dark, always hated it. I'm gonna set up some fire, get some food going. I'll start to collect the bodies. The rest of you do whatever the fuck you want to do. And I'll start just doing the house stuff. Housekeeping.
Excellent. Force going about as if doing what needs to be done when others cannot. Setting up the fire, making sure the bodies are out of the way of where food and water might be prepared. Things that you've done before, things that you've been trained to do in a battle, on a battlefield.
And with the bodies, I'll do kind of not funerary rites, but I'll do like cleaning up a little bit.
Yeah. It's going to take you
not just a pile of bodies, but like
it's going to take you a little bit of time, and that starts to preoccupy you as you make them nice to kind of look at and be with. You're able to kind of get rid of get the other diamonds from them and the other spell components, and you end up with the 3 diamonds worth 300 gold piece each. So that's 900 gold piece worth of diamonds. Cool.
And then I'll leave Nesh to the end, but just start to like pull it out from under Agenar at a certain point.
Excellent.
Would I know how far the temple is back the way we came?
Couple hours.
Couple hours?
Yeah. You moved a couple hours down the tunnel, back where the dynamite and stuff is. As you pull Nesh from under Agenar,
Agenar will, help. And
there's a little clink, 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 sort of, as a sending stone falls from Nesh's pocket.
Wait, Nesh got the sending stone back?
Sure.
Narrative fucking bullshit.
Why would you undermine such a nice moment? No, there's no sending stone. Yeah. Never mind. The clink, clink, clink. You look. Yeah,
step on
it's
it.
a rock.
I break it.
It shatters.
Shit, was that?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'll kick it off to the side.
No nice mementos. No nice mementos.
Looking after her.
That's all right. There's no nice mementos. That's all right.
At some point during the camp setup, Azorith will go to Agenar and Agenar, is there anything from the temple that might help?
I mean, I don't know if we got every single diamond, but if there are more, then of course they will help.
Do you know where they might have been kept?
Well, we pulled them out when we left, so they were in the storage room.
But you gather
Would be.
we collected them all?
Did we cleared them all out?
Okay.
Just confirming the DM. Yeah.
I'm just letting you guys have your.
He's just salty over the sending stone.
No. I was told that I don't let you guys have enough moments, so I'm trying to let you guys have moments. And
But do you think there was anything back there that might be helpful?
There might. It's worth a look. We might have dropped some or fallen down the back.
We're not going back.
It's only a half hour.
It's 4 hours. We're not going back.
I'll go back.
I can be a little quick.
I'm the fastest of all of us.
Agenar, do you need anything from the temple?
If they have diamonds, then that would help.
We have 3 here.
There's
Going off of what Agenar says, Azorith is going to polymorph into just a hawk and just fly down the tunnel.
Yeah. Excellent. You take off down the tunnel. Etterath, you sticking with the group?
Yeah,
Excellent. Azorith, you take off down the tunnel. What's your flight speed? 60 feet. Excellent. As you move, it's a long time to be flying and remembering the feeling of Sir Alpin riding on your back. And that's what kind of occupies your mind as you just fly in a straight line through the tunnel there.
What happened to that Modron? Is it following him? Or did it stay?
It disappeared after a minute
Oh,
because no
okay.
one paid attention to it.
Oh.
It's there for a minute. I thought fun stuff was going to happen, but yeah.
There's a lot of sad stuff going on, I suppose, for a little Modron.
I would have got to it if it stuck around. But.
No. Excellent. It's going to take you a little bit of time. Back in the group, forces kind of set up a small campfire.
Etterath, stop standing there feeling sorry for yourself. Come sit down. Eat.
Force, what would you have prepared for Etterath this time?
Just rations. So whatever rations he had, maybe threw it in a pot with some water. Really shitty stew.
Boiled rations is what you have there.
Jerky stew.
Oversalted.
Oversalted. Nice. Very nice.
Chewy.
Maybe some
Soggy
cooked
jerky.
parrot.
Oh no. Agnar's just going to sit quietly in sort of prayer, contemplation, just seeking guidance over what to do and turn over the possibilities in her head as she's
As I hear the prayer. Agenar, what is she the god of?
Sorry, what?
Your missus in the sky, what is she a god of?
What, life and spring and
Oh, I know it ain't life, because
And-
that's mine.
baby animals. Well, no, yours is life and death.
So you tell me there's two gods of life, and you've been arguing that they're the same fucking god? Sorry, divergent.
I mean,
I was always told that she is the god of children and livestock.
Sassy but close.
Why?
Force
Yeah, I was
adjusts
gonna
his
say.
glasses, closes his book.
In
as I triple check.
in my, it's what we're told. Could be wrong. You know, you're the one who grew up in it. Don't let me mansplain to you, but spring is rebirth, fine, natural order of life, but it doesn't mean that you bring what has died back to life.
Well, it is in some ways part of Brigantia's offerings.
What is?
Bringing things back to life.
You mean necromancy?
No,
What do you consider bringing back to life?
it's well, maybe. I don't know.
I asked this because you have been stuck around me in this sack of depression next to me for a couple weeks now. And I think we may have rubbed off on you just a wee bit. Keep your eyes. We don't get a sassy look in your eyes for saying rubbed off. And let me ask you honestly. Would those around want to be reanimated? I don't know what power you got in there. And I'll poke her in the chest. But if this is a path you want to continue on, then fine, I'll help you. But take the night to think if this is actually what should be happening.
It is something that happens. It's happened before. Usually it's more successful right away, but it's something we've all done before. That's why the temple has so many diamonds.
Okay.
You would see that yes, while Revivify is certainly a fairly well practiced clerical spell for the for Agenar, that yes, maybe the spell that she's considering is a little less commonly performed, because typically, I don't know, you might just sense hesitation around that.
Death is not something that has been absent from my life as long as I can remember. Living with death around you constantly, the best way to fend off its grasp on you and keep a cheery demeanor such as mine. Tell me something happy about Nesh. Give me a little fun tidbit from your childhood.
Oh no, you would see Agenar just like well up. I mean, Nesh was always there. And I remember when we were very young, and we would stay up all night telling silly stories and inventing adventures that we might go on one day once we finished our training.
What was the grandest adventure that you had planned?
Well, I thought, the Bocht adventure would be quite fun. But it turned out a bit different, didn't it?
Well, yeah, she wasn't there with you.
No, Nesh was asked to stay here.
She was asked by who?
By Mother Zinsa. She wanted to. She wanted to.
Yeah.
She could have said no.
Did you ever sneak into Mother Sense's common room and steal her biscuits with Nesh?
No, we didn't. Others did. We were both a bit too afraid to try something like that. But we did eat the spoils if others, snuck into the kitchen and took a treat.
Did you ever think that you two would be... One would be living in the Howling Ring? Do you think that was a grander adventure than you ever planned? Doing it alone, without each other?
That wasn't something we'd planned, but...
No. Life doesn't listen to your plans, does it, Etterath?
No. No, it doesn't.
I'm sure that wasn't your plan, what just happened.
None of this has been. Surprised I'm alive at this point. Gonna be fully honest.
What was the plan when you touched and called both of them to this room?
First one I didn't call. He just showed up. Second one was some stupid grasp at some kind of control, hoping for some good outcome.
Well, we're still alive. So maybe that is the plan. Let me be the fucking cheery one of this group. What happened to me? So I've been curse him. He did this to me.
We cut across to Azorith after an hour and a bit of flying. You make it back into the dark corridors of the Temple of Brigantia, moving through the kind of underground terrain into the partially collapsed corridor from the night before, and you make it into the temple. The door still barred.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop polymorph, so we'll just be Azorith
Drop
and
polymorph.
hmm?
You drop polymorph, yeah.
Or after the hour is
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
yeah. And then I'm going to search around for the temple, go through the rooms,
Mhm.
all that stuff,
Yeah.
and
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
$21.
21. Okay. You search around the temple for a long time. You find some of people's kind of living quarters. You find, sketches. You find diaries, things that they left behind to get to the temple proper in Lorna Calf in order to get help to come back and make this place what it was once more. As you hunt around with a 21, the largest diamonds were taken by the individuals. They took what they could: incense, diamonds, other spell components. You would find, with the 21, I'll give you a diamond worth 300 gold piece. And a knock at the door.
Is there windows at this level?
There are like high stained glass windows. There's one that Etterath jumped and shattered.
Oh shit! I'll go over to the door and just kind of listen out to hear if I can hear any like whispers or any sort of talking.
Make a perception check for me.
Oh my god.
15 plus 16.
16. Just the shuffling of kind of heavy feet and another knock. No voice.
Yeah. I'll I'll speak out. Who is it? Who is it?
You hear a voice say,
Hi, yeah, I'm here to get some healing from the Temple of Brigantia. I'm real bad. If you let me in, please.
There's no healers here.
Well, this is the Temple of Brigantia. I started my Howland Ring treatment, and now I was told to come here if I was hurt.
Can I make an insight check in any sort of...
with disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dice choice. Oh, chose poorly.
Insight, right?
Yeah.
11.
11. Hard to tell without seeing body language. The voice seems genuine.
Couldn't say that without laughing.
It does seem genuine, regardless of what you think of the voice.
Look,
I
mate.
swear, if I get a little bit of healing and get on my way, that would really, really help.
Look, mate. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help you with healing. And there's no one here. I'm sorry.
Can I at least come in and sleep for a bit? I don't know if you've ever slept in the wild, but I thought surely Temple of Brigantia is there to help people, and I need help. I'm asking you, I'm telling you, I need help.
Oh, God.
Wait, listen. What's your name?
Big bad evil guy.
My name's Azorith.
Nice to meet you, Azorith. I'm Chungus Mundungus.
Oh boy.
There it is.
Yep.
There it is. He brought it back.
Look, Chungus.
I would have gone.
Please open the door. Please open the door. This is gonna get way too much.
Become a Mr. Mundungus.
No, Mr. Nungus was his father.
Yeah, Azorith.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And I'm gonna walk down. How heavy is the thing blocking
pews.
the door?
There's
Oh,
like-
it's pews.
There's
Oh,
like 3
shit.
pews, but they're like tilted on each other. So like you could kind of maybe try to tip them down, or you can try and get him up through the window if he's a small lad.
Sorry, Chungus. It's been a bad day. I can't risk it. Best of luck. And Azorith is gonna walk away.
Wait! You don't know what's like out here. Please, I'm gonna get torn apart. There's these weird chickens, weird turkey things. Please, I'm begging you. Just, even if there's like a back door or like an outhouse, just somewhere I can.
Starts to cry.
There's a tunnel.
What?
If you spend some time searching around, there's a tunnel, and it's meant to help. I don't know if there's anything you'll find in here that'll help you, but that's all.
What happened? The Temple of Briganti is meant to. Are you okay?
No. And then Azorith will kind of
Please,
run off.
Please.
Was there could I have picked up any dynamite
Yeah, you can pick up
while
the
I was
dynamite
there?
as well. Yeah.
As he does, he
6
kind of
sticks, I believe.
he kind of is like he takes a sigh before he puts it like in his pockets. And then he's gonna kind of run off.
Damn.
Excellent.
Heartless bastard.
You run.
I'm at 11 hit points. I don't know what the fuck is out there, man.
Minus 10 Carva.
And there are deities paying attention. Don't worry about that. Excellent. So you grab all the bits and pieces you need. We cut back to you guys.
Gave him what I could.
Agenar is studiously not looking. Not looking at Etterath.
Okay, Azorith returns.
Just sitting in silence.
Didn't have enough to polymorph back. Oh, that was a long walk.
So this is like 8 hours later.
This is so this would be another 2 hours from then for him to get back down the tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're sitting there for around 2.5 to 3 hours by the time Azorith comes back. You can have attuned to the bow by then if you wish to.
Oh,
Crossbow.
Cool. Nice. I'm gonna, as he comes back, I'm firing a bolt down sort of the shaft where he would be coming from, just like practicing with it, and just it reloads.
Yeah.
Okay. I go, oh, sorry, Azorith.
It's fine. I found some
Oh,
diamonds, or one diamond.
oh.
And, I thought this could help, and I'll kind of take the dynamite out and hand it to Etterath.
Stuff it in various pockets.
Right.
One in each of my boots.
Fair warning, don't get caught in a fireball.
I just sort of look at you blankly.
That's a good warning, no? Look what
Yeah.
happened to him.
Yeah, I wish someone told me that.
Yeah, I had to peel you off the wall.
Alright, so...
Now what?
It's been real awkward without you, is all I'm saying. I was trying to be chatty and got me nowhere. And it's been the last hour of silence.
Well, I think it's understandable, no?
The red firelight flickering off his blue skin gives him like a purple coloring. He actually looks like one of the
Drow.
no, remember the blue guys you met on Bokt? The
Vidalkins?
Vidalkin,
Oh.
yeah. He actually looks a little bit like a Vidalkin.
Did I?
I
we
think
could-
hard at him.
It's... I don't know what it is, really.
Why are you blue?
Well, I don't know if you noticed.
Yo, listen!
Why are you blue?
I don't know, but I think it's Orin.
Orden. What do you mean Orden did this to you?
I don't think he did it to me, but somehow he's a part of this, and I'll kind of just show some shadowy magic.
Oh, he's your god too?
It's not my god, no. But I can't ignore that how present he's been around us with Carsony, with the Severian Spellblades. I was hoping you could help me, Force.
I'm going to move past that moment. In what way?
Well, not really a big fan of him.
True.
You want to kill him,
True.
so I'm in.
All right. Yes. Sure. I mean, if you're there when I get there, great. I hope you get through it.
Yes.
So do we want to talk about the giant 300-pound gorilla in the room, or are we going to move and just, like, wait? Great.
What's there to talk about? We wait till morning. Agenar, you can do what you feel like you need to do. If you can help. If you want to.
I'm going to try. Hopefully it works.
Etterath, can you make this stew taste better?
Thank fucking God, finally.
And I think we just sit in silence, quite frankly.
Okay.
Get our long rest.
Crackle of the fire, the small flying of embers that kind of jut out. The smoke heads back down towards the Temple of Brigantia end.
I might... Yeah.
Okay.
I'll set a watch. I'll go first.
Yeah. As you settle down, it is around midday, I believe. You guys set out in the morning.
Yeah.
It's around midday. And you guys start to relax for as long as you can. It's not super comfortable, but you make do with what you have using bedcloths, bread rolls,
Bread rolls.
bread rolls and bed rolls.
Bed rolls made of bread rolls.
Bed rolls made of bread rolls. You can't have crumbs in the bed if your bed is crumbs. And you start to rest down, keeping the fire stoked, keeping the smoke heading in the direction of which you came. Your watch goes by without too much trouble. Just possibly the feeling of impatience, the feeling of the injustice of the gods.
During my watch, if everyone passes out, I'm going to jam my hand in the fire and try and cast and pray to Odin. Jam my hand in the fire so I get the fear and pain of death, and then do the healing, lay on hands to do the life magic. And while that's happening, I'm gonna try and talk to Odin.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a religion check for me.
That's not good. That's a 7 plus probably an 8 or something. Cider's not down. Religion. 5. 12. I
And
think I
you
rolled
do
12 also.
use Lay of Hands to heal yourself?
Yep.
Okay.
Does it work?
Seems to work.
Not chatty today, I guess. Rock stops all contact with everybody. And then I'll just finish off my watch.
Beautiful. Who's next on watch?
I will.
Excellent. 2 hours. 3 hours. Okay. You begin your watch.
Yeah, specifically looking down the tunnel.
The direction where
really
the smoke's
watchful
going.
of if
Mhm.
anyone comes down it.
Okay.
Having to listen out and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Your watch passes without event. Is there anything you'd like to do?
he'd probably spend most of the watch sitting next to Alpin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not really doing much. Yeah, he would just probably get pretty emotional during the watch, just kind of silently
Mm-hmm.
like cry a bit. Just kind of let it simmer, and
Mhm.
yeah, we'll finish the watch.
Okay. Who's next?
Yeah.
You awaken.
Yeah. Having had a sort of fitful
Mm-hmm.
little bit of rest,
Mm-hmm.
Agenar is now gonna get up and just slowly go around each of the bodies with a little bag, getting little pinches of salt
Mm-hmm.
from her bag, and casting gentle repose as a ritual on each
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah. Ritually casting gentle repose.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
You haven't finished
Am I
a
doing
long
that?
rest.
Oh,
yet,
I haven't
technically.
finished a long
No,
rest.
no.
preparing to
Okay. Preparing to. But that is what you.
to do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
getting them
yeah,
sort of
I'll allow you to do that.
sort
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
set up to when she's feeling fully rested.
Yeah,
and
you can.
recharged
Yeah,
to,
but
like,
you're gentle reposing all of them.
yeah,
Which will take a good hour or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little over an hour.
yeah.
Beautiful. It comes time to wake up Etterath for his watch. As you look at him, sleeping there, snoring
On 4 hit points.
on 4 hit points.
Vulnerable. Gun beside him with 1 bullet left.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
The flicker of the fire, the shadows and the embers reminding you of that hell portal that opened not too long ago.
Agenar will reach down and shake Etterath's shoulder. Surprisingly gently.
I know you're still mad at me.
That would be an understatement.
I would be too.
I will say this now, so that it has been said. I have done my best to help you, to guide you, to help you be better. But only pain and destruction has followed. I cannot help you anymore, Etterath. I will not. And she turns and goes back to her bedroll.
just gonna sort of sit up, look around, get up, stretch his legs, wander a bit.
Get up, stretch your legs, wander a bit. As you're wandering, you are anything you want to do on your watch?
Nothing in particular. I think a lot of just thinking about what Agenar just said, and definitely thinking about the things that he has directly caused in the last little bit, and the laughing demon calling him a scapegoat. And just sort of watching over his friends.
Okay. As you're watching over your friends, as we get towards the end of our long rests, which you may all mark off, you hear down the end towards the Temple of Brigantia.
Is everything okay down there? I smell fire.
Sort out, and I'm gonna stealth over there.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth roll for me.
I'll stealth over there.
As the rest of you wake up, you see the back end of Etterath leaving.
That was a 23.
23. You move silently. You move undercover.
Because as
you
we
move
wake
as
up.
one. As you wake up. The rest of you wake up. Would you have given them a glance of you before you left, or you've just left without them seeing you?
I would have let them see me.
Excellent. You see Etterath slinking off into the darkness. You would hear...
I really don't want to get carbon monoxide poisoning, but if someone's out there and not well,
Etterath! Etterath!
Etterath is gone. Etterath, you dart down the hallway there. You're darting for a fair while. What are the rest of you doing as you wake up? You may move your exhaustions and all that nonsense. Yeah.
I was just kind of looking off into the tunnel and just kind of rubbing his forehead. Shit. And just listening out, hopefully not hearing.
Okay.
The sound of violence.
Excellent. Agenar, Force.
Yeah, Agnar's just going to get up sort of fairly somberly and gently press like 2 fingers into the forehead of each of the fallen friends and like bring the gentle repose to life. The gentle repose activating after the long rest, having fully prepared it now. And then Agenar is going to take a seat in front of all of them. Her fallen fellow clerics. Kneel down, holding her amulet in both hands. Bow her head and just say, Brigantia, I ask you again, please. Please, bring them all back. And I'm going to try one more divine intervention.
Okay. A divine intervention. As you go to cast this, Force, Azorith, you are watching this happen.
Loaded my crossbow as I hear the voice.
Excellent. Loading your crossbow as you hear the voice. What do you need to roll on your D100?
Oh, yeah, it's a D100.
It is a D100.
I need to roll equal or less than 10.
Equal or less than 10. So you need to roll equal or less than 10
What are
on
the odds of
this
that?
D100.
I've rolled quite a few 2s and 3s on all my D100s.
What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
Literally 10%. Fucking excellent. Go ahead and roll those for me.
Oh.
Nope. 45.
Damn.
45.
Nope.
Your prayers
Silence.
seem to go unanswered as you do that. As we cut away from
Yeah.
there, we cut back to you, Etterath, running down the hallway there. As you dart down the hallway, you will catch a glimpse of someone. They appear to have their arm up to their face. But what you do see is someone that looks to be no bigger than Force.
Terrifying creature.
You can see that they are rotund. They have large arms with like a flat kind of stump. They have flat feet. They are wearing rags, and they seem quite bloodied. And you would see as they kind of drop their arm, a huge hippopotamus head. This is a GIF.
Oh my god. Of course it fucking is. Gotta sneak over
Mm-hmm.
and sort of out of the darkness. You shouldn't be.
Got Caleb.
Got me, honestly. I was like,
No, please don't hurt me. I was just coming to check if people weren't hurt or burning. I know smoke in a tunnel's not really smart.
Yeah, it's not. You should turn around.
Have you been inhaling smoke? You sound like you've been inhaling smoke.
I've inhaled way more than just smoke.
Hell yeah, brother. He says, I went into the temple looking for clerics. I needed the healing, but all I found was, it looks abandoned.
Temporarily.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll tough it out, I guess.
You're doing your choosing.
Yeah, I'm trying.
How long you been at it?
This would be month 2, I think.
Good for you.
You done your choosing?
Sort of.
Sort of. Wait. Do I walk away now?
Poor Chungus.
Look, if you want to stay in the temple, you can. But I'd recommend not following us.
Okay.
And you might want to forget what you saw down here.
Okay. You don't happen to have a healing potion or anything, do you?
You hurt?
Yeah. I tried sleeping it off, but some of those creatures out there are pretty nasty. They won't even talk to you.
Hold out your hand.
Holds his. It's not a hand. It's like, cartoon elephants. It's just the flat with the nails on it.
Yeah.
Holds out a stump.
Gonna walk out of the shadow.
Okay.
Etterath. And I'm gonna hold out my hand.
Jake's grin.
Chungus Matangus.
Holds out a hand. Goes to shake your hand. Just stump to.
Yep.
Yep.
I guess
you
I
fist
sort
bump
of,
it.
yeah. I sort of go to shake it and it's like just,
Fist pump it, yeah.
and I'm gonna lay on hands
Mhm.
during the fist bump. I'm gonna give him 15.
Beautiful. Beautiful. As you give him 15, the kind of slightly sickly pallor lifts, the small cuts and bruises kind of lift, and he goes,
Oh, wow. Oh, you are a healer. It's good to know there's some still around.
I'm not a healer, mate.
Okay. What are you?
Somebody who's trying to do better.
Well, I mean, I think you've done great, so thank you. I won't take any more of your time. I'll go back to the temple. Just if anyone comes in and finds me, sleeping in the... please tell them not to hurt me. I mean, if they're clerics of the Temple of Brigantia, they'll be fine, but yeah.
I'll try my best.
Thank you. That's all we can ever do, really. Okay. Thank you, Etterath.
Trots off down the hall.
Does he go on all fours or just on two?
Just on two. Just a waddle, like a... You head back to the group.
Yep.
You head back to the group. You're reunited. Agenar is there. These corpses are gentle repose, salt, coins, a couple of coins on the eyes. Hand it back to you guys.
We'll get on with it.
Yeah, Agenar. I if anyone can help in any way, I would appreciate it. I'm going to first give myself guidance.
Excellent.
And then
I'm not.
No?
I'm not giving this my so-called blessing, but if you have the power to do it, then it should happen, I guess, and I'll bless you.
does it.
Ooh. Bless technically doesn't work for ability checks.
Oh, no?
Attack rolls and saving throws.
Cool.
Never mind.
But I will allow it as something higher up seems to allow it, Force.
Okay. Approaching Nesh.
Okay.
First.
Yeah.
Agenar is going to can take the larger diamond out,
Yeah.
place it on Nesh's chest.
Mm-hmm.
Brigantia, please bring Nesh back to us.
Okay. It's D20 plus 3.
If you can't bring Nesh back to us, at least please don't let her be in hell.
D20 plus 3 plus a D4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we good. that's a 15, like a 12 plus 3. I haven't rolled my. Oh, that's a 12 plus 3 is a 15.
Okay. So
I'm not using my guidance
excellent.
at this time.
Beautiful. As that diamond disintegrates, it glows and presses into Nesh's skin. As it presses into Nesh's feathers, your hands fall with it. For a moment, there's nothing. And you feel her chest rise and fall once more.
Oh, Nesh.
She opens her eyes. She says, I was having the most lovely dream.
Oh.
You were there. Looks around at the rest of them. Just you were there.
Oh, Nesh.
And holds your hand and kind of passes out in some sort of
Yeah.
sleepy stupor, but Nesh has been raised from the dead.
Now, I will say, these diamonds are quite valuable. You're potentially saving a life now for the future of not saving someone else. So make that decision and live with your choice from here on out. And I'll hold out the other 3 diamonds to you.
You have 1,200 gold piece worth of diamonds left.
Yeah. Agenar is going to hold out her hand for those diamonds. I can only try once more. the temple when we get to Lornakath. May take care of their own. They'll stay like this now for quite a while. They won't decay or anything. Azorith, I know you feel responsible for him.
He was entirely responsible for himself.
Force laughs.
Choosing to ignore that.
Yeah, bet you do.
Alright, say it, Force.
You all seem to have an ability to not take responsibility for your own fucking actions. I'm fed up a bit. Fed up with it. You make choices, deal with it, and own up to it. You made a choice to bring him here and not let him go. Deal with it. That's what I have to say.
If Sir Alpin were here, he would want you to save your own. He gave his life helping them, and I leave it to you, Agenar. If this was his time with us, then so be it.
He'll stay like this too for another 10 days. So
If we can bring him back and I can return him to his responsibilities, then great. But it's okay.
if you're sure.
His life's not my decision. I have no business.
From what he said last, and I don't know, I don't know if his soul would be willing. If it has gone, I don't know. But the
Agenar, and Azorith will kind of put his hands on her shoulders. It's fine. He'll be fine. Maybe there is more power on those cards that are holding him to something else, and maybe I can find out. Maybe I can truly help him, but it's fine.
okay, Agenar will move to the next most senior cleric, whoever that might be.
You wouldn't recognize anyone as senior in particular. You've got the parrot Aarakocra, you've got the rabbit, you've got the tabaxi, you've got the black-furred tabaxi.
Agenar will go to Yeah, whoever's next to Nesh.
You tell me who's next to Nesh.
Roll it.
Besides Sir Alpin.
Yeah. I really want to bring Sir Alpin back. But I also...
You do what you want to do. You do what your character would do.
Yeah.
No one's gonna...
But I'm going to bring... Sorry. Yeah, the rabbit, Harangon?
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Harangon. Yeah. Cool. You...
Yeah, this time taking 2 of the 300 diamonds. So
Yeah.
now we have
Yeah.
more than 500.
Yeah.
Placing them on the chest. Again. Brigantia, please. Bring them back. And
Nat 1.
yeah.
Even with stuff on top.
Yeah.
That does not work, and the Harangon does not revive. Those 600 gold piece worth of diamonds are destroyed. And you're left with Nesh breathing shallowly but alive, and 6 other bodies.
Well. That's it, I suppose.
All right. And with that, Azorith kind of, a little bit of him was hoping,
Mm-hmm.
that little sliver of him was just hoping for it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we should get going.
Well, first things first, logistically, is there any wood around here?
Mm.
How the fuck are we gonna carry 6 bodies?
Well, I mean, we don't have to carry them. I can set up a warding or something to prevent anyone from interfering.
You said that they will be preserved for
Yes,
some time.
yes.
Alright, get to it.
I didn't prep that one.
What are you all doing?
Shall we?
Yeah.
Etterath?
Let's go.
We're leaving the bodies, yep. And do the ceremony, ward it, and then off we go. Off we chuck.
So what are you guys doing before you go? There's a lot of talk, but what are we actually doing to leave this place that you've had so much terror and
Yeah.
heartbreak?
I'm good to go. I've got my bag. I'm packed.
Got a bindle stick with a bag on the back of it.
Yep. It's hanging on the
Hey,
crossbow.
it's Franklin.
Yes, yes.
That's what he carried.
Total with a
That was a good show.
Yeah, it was a good show.
I'll not that I need to, but I stamp out the rest of the fire.
Excellent. You
Yeah.
stamp out the fire. You head towards that hole that you've kind of dug through the remainder of the stone.
Yep. And just do a little sort of perception check down the tunnel, see if there's anything that I can hear, see or do. 6 plus 8, 12.
Excellent.
I'm gonna sort of gather stones and things and try and build them up so that they look like they're kind of blocking off the tunnel in front of where the bodies are
Mm-hmm.
to hide them from,
Okay.
interest. And then I'm gonna go up further that way,
Up further what way?
towards the temple.
Okay.
It's about 15 minutes walk.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing as Agenar
and
walks
set
away?
set a spiritual guardian.
Okay. As
there.
Agenar walks away.
Sorry, guardian of faith.
Azorith will unclip his little shoulder cape and lay it over Sir Alpin, and he'll just softly say, "Till we meet again, my friend." And then he'll get up and go towards the wall, the rubble, and try and help with the digging.
Digging's done. Yeah.
Digging's done.
Force is there.
Okay, just
waiting
kind
to
of
go. Yeah.
wait at the entrance as well.
Excellent. Etterath.
I'll probably just be waiting at the entrance.
Excellent. The three of you stand there and watch as Alpin is kind of covered in the cape, stone there as Agenar comes walking back out, the glow of your Guardian of Faith behind you. And as you reach the opening to the mouth of the rocks and the beginning of a new adventure, we're going to go ahead and leave our session there.
Theater of the Mind Flare.
Thank you for listening to Theater of the Mind Flayer. If you like what you heard, give us a like, give us a review, rate us 5 stars. If you want to hear more, follow us on Patreon for more exclusive content and extra goodies. And make sure you follow us on all social media, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Theater of the Mind Flayer or at MindFlayer_pod. Thanks.